Real Madrid's injury crisis is not a bad luck. It's a structural problem. Rodrigo's season is over. A torn ACL. Another major injury. It's time Real Madrid should stop calling this an unfortunate coincidence. Because over the past few months, Real Madrid seem to be building their own starting 11 of injured players. There is Alaba, Militao, Carreras, Ceballos, Bellingham, Mbappe, and now Rodrigo. And this is the list of players that are injured right now. Over the past few months, we have also had an injured Carvajal, Trent, Mondi, Tchouaméni, Camavinga, Vinicius. Almost every player of Real Madrid's squad has been injured at some point or the other this season. When exactly do you stop blaming luck and start asking a different question? What exactly is going wrong at Real Madrid? Every club has injuries. Man City have them, Liverpool have them, Barcelona certainly have them. But what's happening at Real Madrid certainly feels different because these injuries are not random, they are structural. Look at the pattern. First, long-term injuries to Eder Militao and David Alaba. Then repeated muscle injuries across the squad. And then most recently, Rodrigo's ACL. These are not a couple of unlucky tackles. This is a squad which is under extreme physical stress. And the consequences are already showing. Let's take a look at Real Madrid's last two games in La Liga. A 1-0 loss to Getafe and managing a last-minute winner to salvage a 2-1 win against Celta Vigo. Now, when you sit down and closely look at the matches, effort wasn't the issue. The issue was absence. Key players missing, midfield imbalance, no attacking fluidity, the defense wasn't ready to step up, the system as a whole wasn't functioning. And these games weren't a couple of isolated incidents. Over the past couple of seasons, Real Madrid have repeatedly dropped points whenever the squad was stretched too thin. And this was something that not even Don Carlo could fix. The pattern is simple. Whenever key players disappear, Madrid struggles. Now this is where it gets interesting. Real Madrid are actually famous for surviving chaos. In the previous seasons, they have managed to win huge matches despite missing key players. Champions League ties, cup finals, even league deciders. But how? This is because Real Madrid relies on something that only a few others possess. Individual brilliance. A moment from Vinicius, a goal from Mbappe, a midfield masterclass by Bellingham. But the problem with this strategy is also very simple. It works until the key players themselves are injured. This season's injury crisis is fundamentally different because of three reasons. Firstly, the positions affected. Real Madrid are losing players in the spine of the team. The central defense, the midfield control, the attacking creativity. Second, the duration of injuries. ACL tears and long-term injuries do not disappear over a couple of weeks. They change the entire seasons. And third, the most important factor, the structure of the squad itself. Don't get me wrong, Real Madrid have built a squad that is incredibly talented, but not balanced enough. There are moments when Real Madrid have too many attacking options, but not enough reliable depth in other areas of the field. This means that the same people keep playing, and the body pays the price. Now compare this with other clubs like Manchester City. City rotate relentlessly. They control possession to reduce physical stress. They manage minutes almost obsessively. Real Madrid historically do the opposite. They play intense transitional football, fast breaks, explosive runs, counter-attacking football, constant vertical attacks. It's spectacular, but it also takes a toll physically. And when the season becomes congested, the players start breaking down. So the question is, can Madrid still save the season? The answer, yes, but only if they change something. Because trying to survive the crisis by playing the same way will only create more injuries. Madrid need to be a bit more pragmatic, control the possession more, reduce those chaotic transitions, protect the remaining key players, and most importantly, trust the squad players. Because right now, the risk isn't losing one more game. The risk is losing yet another star. Real Madrid's injury crisis isn't just bad luck. It's a consequence of system, schedule, and a squad colliding at the worst possible time. Rodrigo's ACL injury might be the moment that forces Madrid to rethink everything. Because if the club doesn't adapt now, then this won't be just a season where we lost a player, but a season where we lost control. And that is a much bigger problem.